What's your most badass moment that nobody believes actually happened? When the PTA president refused to believe I was actually a doctor, I had no idea I'd end up proving it by saving our principal's life with a kitchen knife. The trouble started at our school's spring fundraiser. Tracy, the head of the parent committee, had been giving me dirty looks all night. Finally, she approached with that fake smile parents use when they're about to be nasty. "What is it you do again?" she asked, loud enough for nearby parents to hear. I mentioned I'm a neurosurgeon. Her expression shifted to pure disbelief. "You? A brain surgeon?" She glanced at my discount outfit and worn shoes. "But don't you help out in the school nurse's office?" I explained that I volunteer between my surgical schedule, wanting to stay involved with my kids' school. Tracy actually laughed out loud. "Right, sure you are, honey. What's next? Telling us you're secretly famous?" Other parents started whispering and staring. The humiliation was instant and complete. From that point on, Tracy treated me like a joke. Every school event became an opportunity for her to mock me. "Here comes our resident brain surgeon," she'd announce sarcastically at bake sales. During dismissal, she'd ask loudly if I'd saved any lives that day, then snicker with her friends. Eventually, I gave up defending myself. Why bother? They'd made up their minds. Months later, at the year-end carnival, Principal Sanchez was wrapping up his speech when something went wrong. He grabbed his head, stumbled backward, and dropped like a stone. Parents panicked, children screamed. Tracy immediately took charge, yelling for someone to call an ambulance while pushing people back from the unconscious principal. But I was already moving, instinct taking over. Sanchez wasn't breathing right. One pupil was blown wide. All the textbook signs of a brain bleed with dangerous pressure buildup were present. "This is a hemorrhage," I announced, dropping to my knees beside him. "Without immediate decompression, he's going to die." Tracy whirled around. "Are you seriously still playing doctor right now? This man needs real help." I was already scanning the area for supplies. "Get me the sharpest knife from the catering station and some clean dish towels. Now." "Absolutely not," Tracy snapped. "You are not touching him." Sanchez's condition was deteriorating rapidly. His breathing was becoming more labored, his skin taking on a gray pallor. In my experience, he had minutes before brain death. I grabbed a carving knife from the buffet and doused it with hand sanitizer. "Someone hold his head completely still," I ordered the shocked gym teacher nearby. Tracy was nearly hysterical. "You cannot cut into a person's head. That's completely insane. He'll be dead in 5 minutes if I don't," I replied, making my first careful incision. The crowd went dead quiet except for Tracy's continued protests. Despite the primitive conditions and audience of horrified parents, my hands remained rock steady. Decades of operating room experience had prepared me for exactly this kind of emergency. Working through layers of tissue, I finally reached the skull. As soon as I created a small drainage hole, dark blood began flowing out. The effect was immediate. Sanchez's breathing stabilized, color returned to his face. The paramedics burst in just as I was finishing up. The lead medic took one look at my handiwork and whistled low. "Holy hell, who did this field surgery?" "I did," I said, stripping off my makeshift gloves. "Acute subdural hematoma. The drainage hole relieved the pressure, but he needs a full neurosurgical team immediately." The medic stared at me with new respect. "Lady, you just performed a miracle. Without this intervention, he would have been gone before we even arrived." As they wheeled Sanchez away, I noticed Tracy standing motionless, her face drained of color and confidence. The following week, my daughter brought home a thank you card from the school board and a handwritten apology from Tracy. "I was completely wrong about you, and I'm deeply sorry. You saved a man's life while I stood there being awful. Thank you for being the professional and person you truly are." Sanchez recovered fully and asked me to join the school's emergency response committee. Sometimes the truth has a way of proving itself when it matters most.